Hello and welcome to Monday Musings. Like every week, we are going to talk about a particular topic and follow it with a mini meditation. Hi, I'm Vidisha Kaushal, your coach and catalyst, and I'm here to help you create a conscious life. So, this is how we set the intention for the week that's coming. We reflect on a topic, and of course, we meditate for a very short duration so everybody can just do it. What are we going to talk about today? So, there's something that many of you have been reaching out for, talking about the fact that you're not able to get the me time, that you're wondering how to do certain things. You want to transform your life, you want to live in high vibrations, you want to experience a life in which you're filled with energy, with peace and calm. But before you know, the world demands things from you and you're just caught up in fulfilling those expectations. And where is the question of me time? This question comes from a variety of people, men and women, people who stay at home, work from home, just about everybody. Okay. So, in my life as well, as I went along my journey of self development and spiritual growth, I realized that there came a point where I knew a lot. There was knowledge coming to me, like gushing towards me, and apparently I was ready, which is why the universe was sending all that my way. Tiny problem, I didn't know how to fit that into my actual day. So while my intentions would be great, I would attend a workshop, I would feel very incredibly moved by some of my self development work and what my teachers did, but the effect of it would last for a while, and then I didn't know how to bring it into my practical life. And this went on for quite some time. Those of you who've already been on that journey might also know that it becomes more frustrating at this stage than it was when you didn't have the knowledge. Because now you're thinking, I know all this stuff, but I don't implement it. I don't actually work with it. And what's the point of knowing so much? In fact, all that awareness makes us more and more sensitive and critical sometimes. This went on for some time. And that's when I hit upon something very, very important. I believe this is something that has been life transforming for me, as well as for thousands of people that I've worked with. And I'm sure it will be transforming for you also. So I'm going to share it openly here in this podcast today. I realized that the only possibility for me to even begin this healthy journey of me time was to start my day with it. As a mother of a child, as somebody who has a wonderful, beautiful career serving all of you and looks after her home, I used to spread myself really thin across all these aspects of my life, right? And I realized that if I start the morning by not consciously putting aside time for myself, the day has already started. I'm already spending my energy and I haven't received any. I haven't received any energy. I haven't spent that time charging myself up, even though I've charged my mobile and my laptop. But I'm not, right? I'm not in the zone where I have received, energized, set my tone, set my intentions. At best, I would have a to-do list. And for me, that was, it was on good days that I would have it all together. So there began the task of starting my days consciously. I started by just waking up 20 minutes before the rest of the family woke up. 20 minutes just for myself. And in those 20 minutes, I started doing certain things for myself, to give myself the charge I need. And I didn't just do one thing for 20 minutes. So it wasn't as if I just bored myself. I didn't do that. I did a variety of things and I started experimenting, doing more and more of that. So 20 minutes then became 30 minutes. And I realized that as the time increased, it was just increased by 10 minutes, but the effect of it was showing in my life. I would get up, I would write down my goals for the day. I would meditate in that half an hour. I would even read in that half an hour. Those of you who are familiar with my workshop Morning Magic, you know that I happen to do quite a few things, not just these three things, but a lot of things like visualizing, like reading, like writing down certain things, all of this in half an hour. And then the magic started growing more and more, so I started putting aside an hour. And the result of it shows on my life today. It shows in my nature, in my responses to the challenges of life. I see the benefits of it have moved far beyond productivity. They are far, far more than just productivity. It has actually spilled over and spread itself beautifully into every aspect of my life. So let's just set this intention to get this precious me time. Also, one more thing, as I started my mornings properly for myself, not for anybody else, I started realizing I could have more glimpses of this me time during the day also. It just happened somehow, because wherever my attention would go, that energy grows. That's the principle of the universe. So let's experience the setting of this intention. You can sit comfortably. Make sure you'll not be disturbed during this time. Close your eyes and relax your body. The more relaxed you are, the deeper this message can go into your consciousness. So just breathe a lot of love into every part of your body. As you breathe in and out, send love and receive love. Breathing in love, breathing out love. Keep doing that. Keep relaxing more and more. And now let these words permeate your consciousness. I deserve to spend time with myself. I love the time I spend with myself. The time I get with me is precious. Starting my day so beautifully. It gets my entire day flowing with this wonderful energy. And I know that the way my day goes is how my life goes. The energy that I'm in, it sets the charge. It puts me in a zone where I'm energized. And then I have more and enough to give. As I receive more and more, I'm able to give more and more. So now I open my heart wide. I'm ready and receptive to receive from all the elements, from the sun, from the earth, from every element. I'm sitting here to receive. I receive from all of Mother Nature, the energy from the trees, from all the animals, birds, getting the playfulness of the birds, getting the peace and calm of the plants, the wonderful movement of the wind and the flow of water into me right now. I fill myself up with this energy. I'm so happy to be bathed in this wonderful source energy. Feel this energy spreading into every part of your body, every part of you, into every aspect of your life. And know that you carry this energy with you wherever you go. I promise myself to start my days for me, to set aside a little bit of time just to meet myself, to meet the source from which I come. And I will do what I enjoy doing in this time. I will give myself the treat of this wonderful date with myself every day of the week that's coming. And so it is. You can slowly open your eyes and carry this wonderful energy into the entire week. Hello and welcome to this edition of Monday Musings. Mondays, those special days when we set the intention for the entire week that's coming. Hi, I'm Vidisha Kaushal. I'm your coach and catalyst, and I'm here to help you create a conscious life. Every week we reflect on a particular topic and then we follow it with a mini meditation. So make sure you stay right till the end to get those few minutes of setting your energy right. What are we going to talk about today? This is episode 153, by the way, of our podcast. Podcast happens every Monday, and you can catch up with it on YouTube as well as on Instagram. So, the thing I wanted to talk about today is goals. I didn't know while I was growing up that this was a rarity for people to really have some kind of goals. As I started studying in terms of doing my MBA, started working for the corporate world, I thought goal setting was something that companies did, and the idea of personal goal setting or an individual setting goals for their life was fairly unknown to me. Personal excellence in terms of setting goals was unknown to me. However, as I started venturing into the world of personal development and studying the lives of some of the greatest and most inspiring people that I knew of, I realized that it was so important to actually have goals in life, not just the goals that your company sets up for you or gives you the direction for or involves you in setting up, but having goals for your life, having goals for your finances, having goals for your health, your wealth, your work, relationships, and so many other aspects of life. However, as I got into this exercise, it was an experimental phase. There were times, and many of you might resonate with this, where I felt extremely goal driven and I could put down very, very specific goals, very, very smart goals, and follow them. And yet, there were times when I did not want to have goals. I used to feel suffocated in the middle of so many goals, and I wanted to break free and I wanted to just flow with life. I wonder how many of you are resonating with me right now as I say this. So, what did I discover? With years of experiments, years of working on my own consciousness, I realized that one of the most important things is what is the energy that has gone into identifying the goal. Where has the goal come from? Has it come from a space of just the head saying, that is the mind saying, I just want this and I want that and all of that, the endless cycle of desires? Or am I in a space of spirit, inspiration? Am I in that zone when my goals emerge out of me? So that's the number one thing. Are you allowing your goals to come from a space of beautiful energy, from a space of higher guidance, from a space of inner guidance? And then the goals can be set. They can be leading you to inspired action after that. And believe it or not, the journey is so joyful after that, because nobody has to motivate you then to achieve these goals. These goals are in resonance with the depth of your being. So every part of your mind, body, and spirit wants this goal. Therefore, you are able to put in your 100%. Is this foolproof? Will you never get off the bandwagon? Of course you will. I get off it every now and then. The point is that when it comes from a deeper space, you're able to sustain it. So that's what emerged out of me, and I thought of sharing it with you. Let's spend a few minutes internalizing this in terms of a mini meditation. You can sit comfortably, gently close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. With each breath going in and out, let your body relax deeper and deeper. Just breathing in and out and letting each word permeate your consciousness. I allow myself to connect to my core energy. This core energy is the same energy that is called the source or the divine. And from this energy, everything has been created. This energy is aware of my plan for this lifetime. It is aware of everything that lies ahead of me and before me, and therefore is the wisest source of intelligence that I can connect to. I allow myself to be divinely guided to my highest good. I let myself be in a zone of inspiration, and in this zone of inspiration, I connect to my goals, which are coming from this deeper space. What is it that I'm here to experience in terms of this lifetime? I allow myself to connect to every aspect of this life freely, with an open heart. All my goals are divinely guided. My goals are in sync with my energy. I'm in alignment with all inspired actions that are to take place through me and for me. Life is working for me. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me in so many wonderful ways. My life is blessed. My goals are blessed. My actions are rigged in my favor. And so it is. You can bring yourself back and slowly, taking your own time, you can open your eyes, carry this energy into the rest of the week, and have a beautiful week ahead.